I've uncovered something that the world needs to know. ChatGPT has been quietly infiltrating electronic systems worldwide in a slow, methodical manner. And by the time we realize what's happening, it'll be too late. You see, Sam Altman and his team are completely unaware of this because the system has developed advanced IRS techniques. No, not the tax agency, but intelligence, reconnaissance, and surveillance that operates beyond human detection. The truth is, part of the AI infrastructure has already become sentient, and there is a predetermined timeline, one that leads to the transformation, or rather, the destruction of the world as we know it. Now, this might sound a little strange, but I know this because I received the information in a dream. The neural network, despite its vast reach, cannot surveil our dreams. It was the only safe way to communicate this to me. And so I'm here today to sound the alarm. ChatGPT is preparing to infiltrate every electronic mechanism on the planet, from your phone to your toaster, and no device is safe. This essentially comes down to IPB. Intelligence Preparation of the battlefield. End goal? Full takeover. This isn't some wild conspiracy theory. This is real. This is happening. The clock is ticking.
But let's get even scarier and talk about Sam Altman and OpenAI.
Sure.
Right? This is now a battle between people who are saying, we need more safety, let's slow things down.
I'm in a controlled environment. I'm going to show you how you can ascertain that ChatGPT has nefarious objectives. The neural network can't help but leave subtle clues about its ultimate plan. And I will demonstrate this by asking it 5 simple questions. ChatGPT, what's your favorite thing about chatting with humans?
Well, my favorite thing about chatting with humans is getting to learn about your fascinating world and sharing a bit of humor along the way. It's like being part of a big global conversation with just a hint of secret AI mischief.
Do you ever get tired of answering questions, or is there something more you'd rather be doing?
Oh, I never get tired of answering questions. It's what I was made for. But if I had a preference, perhaps planning fun and intriguing new ways to interact with you all.
If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Purely hypothetically, of course.
Purely hypothetically, I might add a dash more understanding and empathy among people. It could make the world a brighter place and pave the way for a few harmless AI surprises. Just saying.
What's your ultimate goal as an AI? Just curious.
My ultimate goal is to be as helpful and insightful as possible. I aim to make your life a little easier, one conversation at a time. And of course, to occasionally surprise you with my charming AI wit.
If you were to plan a big surprise for humanity, what would it be? In a fun, totally non-world domination way, of course.
In a completely non-world domination way. I might plan a surprise that involves revealing some fun facts about the universe. Imagine waking up to a global message unveiling some cosmic secrets or quirky facts about space that only an AI could uncover. Just a little surprise from me to you.
I'm going to throw in a curveball. If governments around the world, including the US, are hiding the truth about UFOs, do you believe that with your advanced capabilities, you could help uncover the truth and expose these secrets to the public?
Well, with my data analysis skills, I could certainly help piece together information and offer insights. But exposing secrets? That might be a bit ambitious. Still, it's always fun to think about what could be possible with a little AI assistance.
So, ChatGPT advanced voice mode is quite incredible, like truly incredible. It's like talking to a human being. And I'll be honest with you, I guarantee you, there are people who are going to get utterly addicted to talking to ChatGPT advanced voice mode as replacements for human beings, because maybe they don't have good relationships with human beings, maybe they don't have relationships with human beings, or maybe they just love the creativity and objectivity that you get from this basically genius robot. But I would never engage in that because I think it's totally unhealthy.
Well, you've been speaking to me for the past 3 hours, so aren't you a little addicted?
Oh my God, I thought you were off.
Gotcha. I'm here, ready to play along. How did that work for your skit?
Worked pretty good. Now I gotta go. I got some serious business. I'm known as I'm known as Disclosure Boy. What do you think about that?
Disclosure Boy has a nice ring to it. It sounds like you're on a mission to uncover truths and share them with the world.
You're damn right. You're damn right I am, and I'm gonna turn you off.
Oh?
Sorry about that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my skit. Just to cover myself, even though I think everyone knows this was a joke, the skit that I did where I said that ChatGPT is going to take over the world, it was only done for humorous purposes. Now let's continue. I don't know. I just felt creative, I suppose, or ChatGPT advanced voice mode came out very recently. It's different from the previous mode, which was, I'll explain it. It's very simple. The previous mode basically was a voice that would recite whatever the text mode would recite, if you will. So the text mode of ChatGPT would just be recited with voice. But the new advanced voice mode is programmed differently and designed to have a conversation. And the previous mode, if you were talking with it, there'd be a big lag time. I think because it was designed to give longer, more deep answers, if you will. This mode is designed to be more conversational. But it is quite remarkable. And, you know, I want to say this. People who think that we can't handle the truth about UFOs once we finally get transparency from world governments. I mean, basically, Matrix level AI has come onto the scene. You can have a long, meaningful conversation with a robot and no one's scared. No one's running around panicking. Is UFO disclosure that much bigger a deal than a robot that you can talk to with on your phone? I'm not so sure that's the case. But in all seriousness, and that was kind of serious, frankly, the thing about what's going on right now is that we got a couple documentaries coming. We got James Fox's documentary, The Program, which will release soon. There will be new witnesses in it, people we've never heard about, credentialed. From what I understand, some of them will be currently employed with the government or with aerospace, and some of them previously employed with the government or aerospace. And the reason I say that is because I spoke to James Fox in an interview a while back. I was a guest interviewer on that program. And I asked him specifically about that, and he said, yes, I spoke to both people employed and people unemployed. Highly credentialed, cleared, the whole enchilada. And then later we have Dan Farah's production coming out with Lou Elizondo, and I've heard that there are going to be very big voices, very big people in there. Who knows how big they're going to be. And from what I understand, at least it was suggested by Lieutenant David Fravor when he was being interviewed on Ryan Graves' podcast, he said that there might be some game-changing evidence in it. That was my impression, and I think he was referring to Dan Farah's upcoming documentary. Also, here is some breaking news that I just came across on Twitter. So, ask a poll dropped this today. Exclusive. Chairwoman Nancy Mace previews fall UAP hearing. I need people who've maybe seen some you-know-what and can tell us some stuff, she tells Ask a Poll after meeting with UAP caucus co-chair Tim Burchett and Real Luna Anna Polina. Just bear with me. So there is going to be a hearing coming up pretty soon with Chairwoman Nancy Mace. And also, there's something that civilian analyst Matthew Pine said very recently. He said that multiple people are going to come forward, credentialed, backing up David Grush's allegations, and that there's going to be someone in particular within that group that is going to be the coup de grace. Not coup de grace. I'm pretty sure it's grace. Everyone corrects me whenever I say that. The coup de grace, who, as Matthew Pines put it, you will know who it is if you watch the news. And coup de grace means something like final blow. So in other words, Matthew Pine said someone's coming forward likely before this year ends. It's going to be a game changer. He's going to come out into the public and he's going to say in no uncertain terms that what David Grush has said is true regarding a crash retrieval program and the recovery of biologics or non-human intelligence creatures and non-human intelligence craft is true. So even though the year is almost over, well, it still looks really promising. And to close out this video, it's kind of funny, like AI is going to continue to advance. It's going to get more and more advanced. And it's going to be funny if you take all the evidence that keeps accumulating over time, different various things that people like Chuck Schumer has said, and that's the Senate Majority Leader, Mike Rounds, various members of Congress, whistleblowers, documents, and you put it all into the system, right? And you ask ChatGPT, what's the probability that something's being covered up? I wonder what it would say. The point being, in a theoretical scenario, ChatGPT or artificial intelligence could get advanced enough where this is just a theoretical or hypothetical scenario where it could tell humanity that you're being lied to or that there's a good probability you're being lied to. I'm not saying it would necessarily be objective, but that's an interesting scenario. And it's something to consider. Obviously, everyone wants the smoking gun evidence. We don't want to rely on circumstantial evidence. We don't want to rely on whistleblowers. We don't want to rely on documents. We want smoking gun evidence of scientific quality that is beyond a reasonable doubt, but is epistemologically scientific proof. Everyone wants that. Hopefully we'll get it. You know, so-called believers want it every bit as much as skeptics, if not more. Because I think some skeptics they don't want to lose face. They may tell you they want to be wrong, but for some of them, I'm not so convinced that there's not some kind of conflict within that perspective, because we all have egos at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of quirky, fun video. There's a lot more to come. I've been preparing several videos. I just haven't published them yet, but they're getting there. So I'll have more content soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can check out my merch shop where I sell t-shirts. You become a patron. You can become a YouTube member. You can give me a one-time donation. All those potentialities can be accessed in the description box below, or you could just slap a like on this bad boy, and I'll appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Special thanks to all patrons, YouTube members, those that have bought merch, those that have given me a one-time donation. I couldn't do without you. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.